The name of our project is called Project Eliminate. Our goal is to spread awareness about the social injustices of racial discrimination and hopefully eliminate it all of society.
Racism is the belief that characteristics and abilities can be attributed to people simply on the basis of their race. For many years, racism and discrimination have been used as powerful weapons, encouraging fear or hatred of others, which has impacted the viewpoints of society. What is your personal opinion on racism?
Personally, I don't think it's right. Like, everyone's the same person, everyone has a soul, everyone has a heart, so they should all be treated equally.
I really don't like it as much because it's just like putting other people down and just making them feel bad because of their own race.
I don't really feel like it's fair because you didn't choose the race that you want to be. Like, you don't choose to be white, you don't choose to be black. Like, it's just how you were made and it's based off of genetics. But I feel like just because you're a certain color or race, you shouldn't be discriminated for who you are.
I think it's horrible. It's one of the worst mistakes humanity's ever made.
What would you have done if you witnessed someone being racially discriminated or experienced it yourself?
Back up the victim and tell the attacker to back off or something.
I'd end it as peacefully as I could.
Well, I have experienced it myself. Like, all in middle school, I got asked if I was Irish because I'm white and I have red hair and I have green eyes and freckles. It's more of just like a don't assume type thing. And it's hard when it's like you see someone that, you know, like I have friends that, like, okay, Marissa, for example, I have a friend named Marissa and she's Mexican and she gets asked all the time if she's Native American or Hawaiian. It's like, don't assume.
If I saw someone being racially discriminated, I think I would obviously stand up for them, but first I would get the gist of the situation instead of assuming what's happening. And if it were to happen to me, I would politely say, oh, what you said is wrong, I'm like this, not like that. It also depends on what their intentions were when they said it.
Do you have any advice to those who have experienced it?
Definitely don't ignore it. Like I said, end it as peacefully as you can, and if you have to, tell authorities or something.
My advice to others that have experienced it, just don't take it so hard, because the more you dwell on it, the more you think about it, the more it's going to get to you and the more it's going to hurt. So if you just tell them hey, please stop, that's not the race that I am and that's not who I am, then that can help you in the future.
Depending on how it was meant to be said, in a mean way or it was an accident. If it was an accident, I would say don't take it personally. Just stay positive, don't let it get to you.
ADL stands for Anti-Defamation League. It strives to oppose hate, racism, and to spread anti-Semitism. They were founded in the 1910s and are still an international organization helping the world today.
What inspired you to join ADL?
Well, in my freshman year, ADL came into my classroom a couple of times.
Saw a lot of discrimination at this school and I was like, well, we need to educate.
A lot of things inspired me. I was bullied a lot, and I feel like as I got older that I wanted to make a difference and I wanted to become some type of idol.
Activities that they did were really fun and really powerful, and it inspired me to join them.
They went into classrooms talking about what they stood for and what they wanted to do and change in society. I decided to also join because I also wanted to make a difference in society.
Why did you decide to make a difference in society?
I knew a lot of people who were discriminated against by different categories and stuff. I wanted to make a difference by helping out with ADL because I knew they would try to stop it in school. Stopping it in school would help generations stop it too.
A lot of people face this social injustice, which is racism, and I believe that they shouldn't be facing this. Other people think that their race is superior and while the other is inferior, which is a horrible thing to think about.
From the look of it now, our society is not as great as it is right now. There's a lot of bullying. A couple of days ago, I've seen kids make fun of each other.
I wanted to make the world a better place and to kind of just introduce people to the problems and show that they are problems and they need to be addressed.
What do you expect to change in society?
In society, I believe that we won't be able to completely get rid of racism, but we can try to minimize it as much as possible.
The hate, mostly, because I feel like people should spread love, not hate.
More people to be aware of them and to be able to help other people in that situation.
without the help of like people or like other people's actions and their maturity levels, like they won't be a change. But I feel like if there's like awareness that has brought, people would be kinder to each other, and I feel like the world would be like a peaceful place, and we wouldn't have like issues like we have today.
How would you try to minimize the social injustice?
Just introducing people to it. Whenever you see it, just address it head on, and to just really show people that it's just a problem and how you can solve it and how to make it smaller.
Just educate people, because some people are very closed-minded, but like if you educate them with facts, then they might just like do better.
I try to be like a leader and like show people like, oh hey, this is how it works. Like you can't do these things, you can't say that, you can't, you know, like people will take many things offensively, and I think we should also like take control of what we say and think about others.
By spreading awareness about the situation. Like, a lot of people would see the situation and then just think it's a joke because it's like normal in society to just like do that kind of thing. I'd go into several classrooms, like freshman classrooms, sophomore classrooms, and talk about what we stand for, ADL, and what we're trying to achieve.
If you have any questions about racism or want to contact us, visit our Facebook page, Projects Eliminate.